The Earth has been hit by radiation from a rare double X-class solar flare, triggering the most powerful geomagnetic storm in 6 years. A recent X-class flare, which was split into two simultaneous explosions, launched a coronal mass ejection that smashed into Earth, triggering the most powerful disruption to our planet's magnetic field for more than 6 years. The Sun has just bombarded Earth with the most powerful geomagnetic storm our planet has seen in more than 6 years. The massive storm occurred after an eruption from an extremely rare double X-class flare disrupted Earth's magnetic field, lighting up the skies across the globe with vibrant auroras and other luminous phenomena. The explosive event is another clear sign that the Sun has likely reached the fiery peak of its 11-year solar cycle of activity, known as the solar maximum, meaning Earth could be in the firing line of more of these potentially harmful solar storms in the coming months. On Saturday, March 23rd, the Sun released a 1.1 magnitude X-class solar flare, the most powerful type of explosion the Sun can produce. This blast was unusual because it was made up of two simultaneous explosions, known as sympathetic solar flare, ejecting by a pair of sunspots, AR3614 and AR3615, separated by hundreds of thousands of miles, space weather reported. The tandem explosion launched a massive cloud of plasma and radiation into space, known as a coronal mass ejection at CME, that bombarded into Earth's magnetosphere on Sunday, March 24th. The collision sent shockwaves through the planet's invisible protective shield, temporarily weakening it, and this allowed solar radiation to penetrate deeper into the atmosphere than normal and triggered auroras in Australia and New Zealand, as well as the aurora-like phenomenon STEVE, that is also known as strong thermal emission velocity enhancement in Alaska, according to space weather. At its peak, the geomagnetic storm reached severe G4 status, according to the Space Weather Prediction Center, which is co-run by National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA, and the National Weather Service. The last time Earth experienced a geomagnetic disturbance this powerful was September 2017, according to space weather. The unusual nature of this solar explosion and intensity of the resulting geomagnetic storm are both clear indication that the Sun is nearing solar maximum. Some experts believe that the Sun may have already entered its explosive phase around a year earlier than initial forecasts predicted, but scientists will not know exactly when this period started until months after the Sun eventually begins to calm down. X-class flares become much more common during solar maximums. So far, 6 X-class flares have exploded from the Sun in 2024, half as many as that hit the planet in all of 2023. The increased frequency of these gargantuan explosions makes strong geomagnetic storms more likely. In addition to the colorful auroras, these storms can also impact ground-based infrastructure, cause satellites to tumble back to Earth, and superheat the upper atmosphere. The solar maximum coincides with the upcoming total solar eclipse on April 8th, that will be taking place over the United States, giving millions of sky watchers in North America the rare opportunity to view the Sun's fiery outer atmosphere, or corona, when the moon totally covers the Sun's disk for up to 4.5 minutes. Given the amount of recent activity, the corona will likely be especially beautiful during totality. There is also a decent chance that onlookers may be able to see solar flares or CMEs during that event. This is by Harry Baker on Live Science. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.